بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Say sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Today we're going to revise for the exam with the grade 6. Tomorrow we're going to have an exam. It's a quiz, not an exam, by the way. So please, we're going to go through the revision sheet again. We're going to try to solve it together. If you have any questions, you can contact Teacher Malik on WhatsApp or on Classera. Okay? For that, let's start. Here you have the same worksheet I have uploaded on Classera with all the answers, but I'm going to revise with you again, okay? So choose the correct answer depending on what you have understood from morning traffic, and I think that everyone has enjoyed that beautiful play, okay? First of all, who is David? We have said that David is an 11 years old boy, okay? Years of course. So an 11 years old boy. This boy is trying to make contact with the girl, okay, with Joanna. He's going to try to impress her because he likes her through a chess game, but there is a lot of troubles in his house that day, so he was not that lucky. We are talking about David. That day, Gabe lost, if you remember, he lost his ticket, and that ticket was to a concert with his wife, going to a Peruvian singer. If they're going to ask you about the nationality of the singer in the exam, he is a Peruvian singer. Pay attention to that. The flowers had arrived, if you remember, all of you. Okay, so the flowers, when he is going to ask about the flowers and the flower guy, he is going to ask about the person who is going to receive the flowers. So we all know that the flowers were destined to Allison. Okay, so it was supposed that Allison, she was supposed to get those flowers, but she didn't. David's house received those flowers, and the flower guy by the end of the story was the one who discovered the place of the ticket. It was so funny. Then we have Uncle Gil, the babysitter of David. Okay, he was so good in playing chess. Of course, we all know that David didn't know how to play chess, so his uncle was trying to stand for him and to help him, okay, so that he will play against Joanna, who was like a great player. Karen and Gabe were celebrating there, the father and the mother, okay. Maybe in the exam he's going to use Gabriel. Pay attention. Gabe is Gabriel, okay. So Karen and Gabe were celebrating their, of course, anniversary. They didn't mention in the story, in the play, whether they are celebrating their wedding anniversary or having the first kid anniversary. They didn't like mention it. It was an anniversary, so Karen, she stood in a line to get those tickets, but by the end she gave the ticket or she gave Gabe's ticket to him, and he lost it, okay, if you remember that. Then Gabe, by the end of the story, thanks God, because I had the feeling, and you, my boys, you had the feeling that Karen was like a special mother. She was like angry if he's going to, she would be angry if he's going to be or to lose the ticket. The genre of the text, of course, it's a play. So I hope everything is clear. I tried my best to remind you of everything in the story. Here, let's move on to the high frequency words that we have studied together. Find the word or words with the same meaning as the underlined word. Lana had to move her pawn first. You remember when we talked about all the pieces of the chess? So the pawn is the smallest piece in the chess. I would always sacrifice my pawns when playing chess. Okay, I love playing chess. So they live in a remote or on a remote street. Okay, remote means far away. Okay, when you are talking about something which is remote, okay, it's far away. You can see that we use the word remote with a lot of words in English. For example, I'm going to say I'm going to turn on the TV with a remote control because I'm controlling the TV from a remote place. That's why it's a compound noun. I'm going to say remote control. Okay? Then we have, if you rummage through the closet, you might find the hat. Okay, my wife is always saying, Malek, pay attention, tidy your places and tidy your room, because when you rummage, okay, for something or through the closet to find something, you're going to make everything in disorder, you see. So to rummage is to search or to look for, not to look. To look means to see, okay, to be able to see, okay, to look at something, okay, but to look for, and we are going to revise prepositions together today too. So to look for is a phrasal verb, okay. We have the preposition for. When you look for something, okay, it means to search, but to look, it doesn't mean to search by itself. So we all play Sony 4, we all play Nintendo, okay? So the wind was, I'm sorry, oh, let's go back. The meeting will resume later today, okay? Here we have the word resume, which means just like when you're playing something, okay? I'm playing, okay, Nintendo Switch, and my wife is like, stop playing and go and help me. So I'm helping her, I stop or I pause the game, then I come back to resume the game, to carry on playing the game. See? So to resume means to begin again. The wind was rustling the leaves. So this is a new word for everyone. To rustle here means to move the leaves with soft sound. Pay attention to the word, please. Now, let me talk about my wife and my mother. So mothers and wives, they are always doing things simultaneously. May God help them, okay? So they are like cleaning the room, cooking the food, taking care of the babies. They are doing all the actions at the same time, okay? So they are superheroes. You see, they are our superheroes, okay? The mothers and the wives. So when you do something with something else at the same time, we're going to use the word simultaneously, okay? You're going, or it's going to be happening at the same time, or you're going to do it at the same time. Let's move on to the spelling. Okay, we have two lessons of spelling. Please pay attention to all the words. You can have any word that we have studied, okay? 2 lessons is too easy, please. Revise the 2 lessons, please. So here I have how to write words, how to spell them. We have had a dictation about this, okay? Someone will be written like this. Life jacket. Please pay attention that I didn't write the C here, okay? Try to concentrate. We do not write life jacket, okay, in a linked way, in a joint way. No, it's gonna be written in this way: life by itself and jacket by itself. Bulldozer, the preferable word for Tariq Awni. He loves bulldozers. A symbol will be written with a Y. A patient here, and we are talking about the word that is written in P-A-T-I-E-N-T. Okay, and remember when we talked about the homophones, patients and patients. Okay, and here we have the isle, which has the same meaning of an island. So let's move forward to grammar, and I think that a lot of people, they have a lot of problems with grammar, so please pay attention to teacher here. Okay, so here we have, could you please we have raise your hand if you know the answer, okay? And there is a difference between the meaning of the 2 words. I'm going to use the program for only 9 minutes, so I'm going to move forward to the second video. I'm going to stop this one. Please follow the second video, please. Thank you so much.